Welcome, my fiery Aries souls, whether you're longtime cosmic adventurers or brand new wanderers just stumbling into the wild universe of Zodiac Talks Tarot, let me just say, you didn't land here by accident. You were summoned. And with the Sagittarius full moon lighting up the skies, the timing couldn't be more divine or, in classic Aries fashion, perfectly dramatic. Now, let's not waste time, because I know patience isn't exactly your strong suit. This full moon isn't just some glittery lunar fluff floating by. It's a full-blown cosmic event, a celestial system update for your love life. If you've been feeling like Cupid has had a triple-shot espresso and is now laser-focusing his arrows in your direction, you're not wrong. Suddenly thinking about someone non-stop? Got a mysterious message from someone you accidentally unfollowed months ago? That's not your imagination. That's alignment. That's the universe tapping you on the shoulder, whispering, it's time. Aries, you're ruled by Mars, the planet of action, passion, and, let's be honest, the occasional impulse purchase. Under this Sagittarius full moon, your natural magnetism is dialed up to 11. You're radiating boldness, confidence, and enough heat to fry a satellite. But here's the twist, chosen ones like you don't chase. You attract. The real growth here isn't in the sprint, it's in the stillness. I know. Stillness? For Aries? That sounds like cosmic cruelty. But stay with me. Because before this moon hits its full brilliance, you're going to feel it in your bones, your heart, maybe even your playlist. One moment you're ready to text 3 exes and start a new business, and the next you're curled up wondering why that person from 2018 still shows up in your dreams. Let me ease your mind, that's not backsliding. It's recalibration. Your emotional body is going through what I like to call a spiritual detox. You're purging the expired love stories, the unmet expectations, the worn-out roles you've outgrown. And no, this isn't something you can fix with another to-do list or a motivational podcast. This moon doesn't need you to hustle, it needs you to feel. Which, I get, is like telling a dragon to take a bubble bath. But trust me, Aries, this is your cosmic CrossFit. You're sweating out the emotional toxins to make space for a love that actually fits who you've become, not who you were. So take a breath, light a candle, maybe yell into a pillow if you need to, but know this, the portal is open, and the universe is ready when you are. Let's talk about what's been happening while you sleep, Aries, and no, I don't mean those late-night snack runs or the dream where you're inexplicably back in high school and forgot your pants. I'm talking real dreamland downloads. If your nights lately have felt like a cosmic Netflix binge starring exes, mysterious strangers, or déjà vu moments, don't dismiss it. The Sagittarius full moon has thinned the veil, opening a high-speed astral connection between your soul and the subtle realms. It's like your subconscious just got promoted to head librarian of your karmic archives, furiously flipping through dusty volumes labeled unfinished business and people who ghosted you and why. And while some of these dreams are offering long overdue closure, others are sneak previews, trailers of souls about to enter your life, possibly with popcorn and a plot twist. The point is, your soul's been doing work while you've been snoring. Respect that. But here's a friendly PSA, not every dream about your ex means they've magically healed, evolved, and are ready to ride off into the sunset with you. Some of them are just energetic echoes, reminders of who you used to be. So before you reach for your phone at 3:07 a.m. to send that emotionally loaded "just thinking of you" text, pause. Breathe. Drink water. Journal instead. Trust me, that ex was a teacher, not your twin flame. The exam's over, you passed. Let it be. Now let's bring it back to daylight hours, because something else is revving up, your intuition. Aries, your internal compass, your gut is currently sharper than ever. You're sensing things before they happen, feeling people's energy without them saying a word, catching synchronicities like cosmic breadcrumbs. This isn't random, this is activation. Your soul GPS is recalibrating, yelling left turn, when your ego wants to U-turn back to the familiar. But here's the real challenge and the growth, telling the difference between karmic reruns dressed up in charm and the real, soul-aligned connections that nourish you. And yes, some of those oh wow, we just click moments? They might be red flags in disguise. Not everyone who feels familiar is meant to stay. As one of the chosen ones, Aries, you're being trained to recognize energy, not just faces. Feel into the vibration, not just the chemistry. Because sometimes, that spark? It's friction, not fire. And you, my fiery friend, were never meant to burn out chasing someone else's unhealed parts. Alright Aries, let's get real. The cosmos has officially entered no more games mode. With Sagittarius squaring the lunar nodes, we're not just talking about another dreamy full moon. No, this is a karmic crossroads, complete with flashing lights and a cosmic GPS yelling, recalculating. If it feels like you've been stuck in a rerun dating the same emotionally unavailable heartthrob with a different haircut, well, the universe just hit the playback button and asked, learned anything yet? See, this moment isn't here to shame you, it's here to wake you up. Awareness is the first step. And here's the empowering part, once you see the pattern, you no longer have to be bound by it. That's when choice enters the chat. And Aries, let's not pretend you're some passive observer in your own story. You're ruled by Mars, the cosmic warrior. Cutting cords? You were born for it. Choosing growth over instant gratification? That's your new battle cry. You're not here to repeat, you're here to rewrite. And this moon hands you the pen. Now, let's talk upgrades. Because while the old karmic programming is being exposed, your love operating system is getting a serious reboot. Say goodbye to crossed wires and hello to clarity. Your heart chakra? It's basically streaming divine guidance on a 5G signal. Your throat chakra? It's finally ready to speak truth with the kind of confidence that doesn't need a return receipt. No more buffering. No more overthinking the text for 6 hours. Say what you mean. Mean what you say. Let it be that simple. For my Aries in relationships, this is your green light to dive deeper. The intimacy you crave? It's here if you're willing to drop the armor. And if you're single, guess what? That old, desperate pick-me energy just got replaced by a radiant, unshakable I'll wait for what's aligned frequency. You're becoming the person your soulmate has been manifesting. That's not a cliche, it's a spiritual truth. So pause for a second. Feel that. Let it land. You've outgrown the loop. Now it's time to rise. Let's talk about truth, Aries, the kind that sits in your throat like a stubborn cough until you finally let it out. With this Sagittarius full moon, your throat chakra is lit up like Vegas on New Year's Eve. It's not just glowing, it's buzzing. And that's no accident. The universe is gently, okay, not so gently, nudging you to say the thing you've been avoiding. Maybe it's I love you. Maybe it's I need space. Or maybe it's the ever iconic, please remove yourself from my energetic field immediately, respectfully. The point is, this moon is giving your words power. Real power. Which means you don't just get to toss around truths like confetti and hope for the best. You've got to deliver them with compassion, clarity, and ideally not via a midnight essay that starts with "so I've been thinking." Because here's the deal, under this moon, every syllable is a spell. Every honest conversation is a doorway. And for Aries, who usually prefers action over reflection, this is your invitation to pause and speak, not from impulse, but from insight. Your truth can liberate you. But yes, it might feel awkward first. That's growth talking. Now, let's shift gears because something wild is happening to your attraction field. What used to set your heart racing last month suddenly feels met. The full moon is quietly recalibrating your energetic magnet. You're not just drawn to flashy smiles or a well-timed wink anymore. Now, you're tuning into frequency. You might find yourself falling for someone with quiet depth, soulful eyes, or the audacity to quote Rumi over herbal tea. And you're like, wait, who even am I? But that's the thing. The universe isn't matchmaking based on your old preferences. It's aligning you with people who resonate with your evolved self. More soul, less sizzle. Less instant spark, more lasting fire. So if you feel the pull towards someone totally different, lean in. Trust it. The cosmos has better taste than your last 3 dating choices combined. Now, Aries, let's talk about that weird moment when you look at someone, maybe a friend, a lover, or even a total stranger, and suddenly, it's like the filters drop. You're not just seeing their face anymore. You're seeing through them. Their essence, their energy, the whole cosmic blueprint humming beneath the surface. Welcome to what I like to call soul vision, and no, it's not a side effect of too much sage or one too many meditation apps. It's the gift of the Sagittarius full moon pulling back the ego curtain. Under this lunation, your usual Mars-fueled perception sharpens in a new direction. You're not judging people by their resumes, their dating profiles, or how cool they look holding a matcha latte. Suddenly, it's about vibration, alignment, soul resonance. You're picking up on who someone really is, not who they pretend to be at brunch. And when that moment hits, it might make you laugh. It might make you cry. Heck, it might make you want to call your therapist just to say, I get it now. But no, Aries, you're not losing it. You're waking up. These recognition moments are like little divine winks from the universe saying, you're tuning in, finally. And just when you think the magic has passed, here comes the sacred integration window, the 72 hours post-full moon. Think of it as the cosmic cool down. Everything you felt, saw, or downloaded during the peak. It needs space to land. So no, you're not supposed to leap into action or have it all figured out by morning. This window is sacred for a reason. Let the dust settle. Journal what came through. Walk barefoot, even if your neighbors look at you funny. Hug a tree, really, the tree won't mind. Aries, integration isn't a productivity sprint. It's a state of presence. Let what shifted become part of your new operating system. No pressure. Just presence. Alright Aries, here's the truth your soul's been itching to hear. This full moon isn't just some cosmic weekend romance with a dreamy playlist and temporary butterflies. No, my fiery friend, this is the launchpad for a 6-month soul evolution, and your love life is about to go through a full spiritual renovation. Think less quick fix, more divine transformation. Over the next half year, you're going to witness shifts so deep, even your past selves might raise an eyebrow. Relationships will be tested, renewed, or gracefully released. New connections may appear out of nowhere and feel like déjà vu wrapped in destiny. And yes, there may be moments when you look at your love life and think, whoa, how did we get here? That's the magic of soul work. It doesn't ask for permission, it asks for presence. But here's the wisdom I offer you as someone who's walked this cosmic path a few lifetimes over: pace yourself. Aries energy burns fast and hot, but this isn't a sprint, it's a sacred unfolding. Trust the process. Let go of timelines and expectations. You weren't meant to love in half measures or settle for surface level sparks. You were built for something bigger. Something real. Something that doesn't just ignite but endures. And if you're still watching right now, I mean this with all my heart, you're one of the chosen ones. Not because you're perfect, but because you showed up. You stayed curious. You listened deeper. The portal of transformation is still open, and this journey? It's just getting started. So go ahead, like this video, share it with your fellow star seekers, and hit that subscribe button like it owes you back taxes from a past life. Then drop a comment, tell me what signs you've noticed, what dreams have stirred, or what moments cracked you wide open. This is Zodiac Talks Tarot, where your heart meets the cosmos and your intuition gets the final word. Now go out there, Aries. Live boldly. Love wisely. And don't forget to enjoy the ride.